One of the things that you might actually snap your fingers on is the art that we have interwoven in the entire summit. Art has always been something important for the IDGs, but this year we've leveled it up with a collaboration with ITAC, the International Teaching Artists Collaborative, and they've integrated artistic engagement throughout the whole summit. To tell you a bit more what that means, I'm gonna call on the father of the teaching artist profession, or as he calls himself, the oldest teaching artist alive. He's a real New Yorker who started his career on the stages of Broadway, but then he also took his artistic expression to enrich the educational field, and he's one of America's most creative teachers. As a co-founder of ITAC, he calls for creative courage so that all of us could be a bit more of an artist in our life. So I invite him to call on your courage and help you find your own inner artist. Please welcome on stage Eric Booth.
Hey, Kat.
Hey.
That's our personal handshake. That's our personal handshake. It took us about 30 seconds to create it yesterday. A little practical thinking, a little symbolization, and a bit of theatrical flair. Personal handshakes are a thing. You probably have seen some. We have a few examples on video of personal handshakes around the world. LeBron James, most famous basketball player in the world. And a teacher greets every student with their own personal handshake every morning to let them know they are seen and appreciated. I hope that's a bit of inspiration for the personal handshake you are about to create. Would you find a partner sitting right near you or next to you? You're going to create a personal handshake together, and if circumstances have you in a group of 3, that's okay. But make sure everybody's partnered. If you have to move a little bit, that's okay. But we want everybody with a partner. All right. So here's your instructions. Here's your instructions. Create a personal handshake that has at least 3 parts. Could have more. Take no more than 30 seconds to create it. Ready, go! And practice it because you have to remember it. Okay, we're gonna add something. We're gonna add something to your personal handshake. Kat, come on up here a moment.
All yours.
We're gonna add something to your handshake.
How do you do that as a teacher, that they actually calm down again? Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, Kat, what is something you brought that contributes to the IDG Summit? What is something you hope to learn while you're at the IDG Summit? And what is something you hope to take away into action from the summit?
All right, I'll say it.
Say it and add a gesture that captures something about it.
Okay, we have rehearsed this. I'm bringing my full presence. I want to learn about the connection between inner and outer, and I want to take away hope.
Really? I bring the fact that I'm comfortable in in-between spaces. I want to learn about complexity attention, and I want to leave more able to elegantly describe what the IDGs are all about. So we are going to create a handshake sandwich with our 3 gestures in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your turn. Would you take no more than a minute to share your 3 answers to those questions with your partner, come up with a gesture that symbolizes each one of them, and put them together in a handshake sandwich? Go! Ooh. 30 more seconds, 30 seconds to finish. And bring it to a close. Bring it to a close. Bring it to a close. Right. Artists don't like to end things. Artists don't like to end things. They like to bring them to a close. Thank you for doing that. And as playful and simple as that activity was, let's give it a little respect for the moment. Look what you did in about 2 minutes. You symbolized the importance of our time together. You created something. You actually used all 5 dimensions. You touched on them in one way or another. You could count them, and you did. You actually made a connection, improvised to, I don't use the word art so much anymore. You make something you care about that has a high priority in personal relevance, and you have the courage to share with someone else. And I hope every time you see that partner over the next 2 days, your handshake will appear, and you will have proper appreciation for this work. Over the time of the summit, you're going to meet teaching artists throughout our time together. It's a big commitment on the part of the IDGs, and our belief is that in that in-between space, in that space between ideas and intention that change us personally, something has to happen. in that in-between space that turns into changed action we bring into the world. And our belief is that creative engagement, activating your curiosity, is about the most powerful thing you can put in that in-between space, which is why you will have contact with teaching artists in the dimension spaces that happen on your break, in times on the stage, as they engage you playfully. Don't underestimate the significance of what you're actually doing, because those given more time and focus become the power of personal artistry, personal creativity that creates your way to bring change into the world, as the 5,000 members of ITAC do in every country around the world. Teaching artists, the sleeping giant of social change. Thank you for giving your whole heart to the teaching artists when they invite you into the playful space in which you make stuff you care about that you carry away into the world. Thank you. Cat.